you all, this is Shantia Marie. You see kind of like the glare from the sun, and I know I look kind of rough. I've been out here running some errands, taking care of some important business that I really have to tend to. But I just wanted to take a second before I go and run another errand, just to talk about what matters most. A lot of times I notice, even just from looking at some of my Facebook pages, that, in particular women, we get caught up over emotional things. We get caught up over, maybe some man just hurt us or some stuff like that. And a lot of times we got children to tend to. But we need to focus on what matters most. We need to focus on why were we put on this earth. Not to say, yeah, we all human. We all, have feelings. But you can't let your feelings control you. You can't let your feelings control your actions. You can't let your feelings hinder you from fulfilling a type of goal in life. Now, granted that God, we were blessed with our emotions for a reason, but we need to know how to properly channel our emotions in the right direction so that we could be successful in life. While a lot of times we get caught up in conflict, somebody out there making $1 million deal. While we getting caught up in conflict, somebody got their children taking the coding class to learn coding so that they could become the next Bill Gates. While we getting caught up in drama, somebody is really out here taking a stock investing class. So what I'm saying is, people out here are making moves. We live in a global society now. You have children in India and in China and even in countries from Africa. They are doing things, building themselves up, preparing for greatness. But a lot of times us here, we get caught up in conflict, and we let these minor situations hinder us from focusing on what matter. We need to really, and I'm not saying that, just avoid things and ignore it, but what I'm saying is you have to put things into proper perspective. If it, truth be told, I remember a spiritual mentor talked about how, if the fight is not valuable, if you could look at if you can really consider a fight with a person and think that, what do I have to gain from this, then it's not even really worth giving your attention to it. So a lot of stuff, I really think that we should really learn how to let it go. And I'm not saying that to be passive. I'm not saying that to avoid things. But what I'm saying is we have to have our priorities in order. If you are struggling in debt, if your children don't know how to read, if you can't pay your bills every week, but yet you allow yourself to get caught up in drama or in emotions because somebody don't like you or somebody think they better than you, I think it's time for us to really get our priorities in order and focus on what matters most, and I'm talking that to myself, but I personally never try to get caught up in drama, because it's so much that I want to accomplish in this life. And especially when you interact with people from different walks of life and you see the things that they're doing, I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do. So if I could just encourage you all, if you're dealing with something, if you got some conflict going on with somebody, just do your best to just try to resolve it, but also resolve it, but then move forward and focus on, look at your life and see what the things you need to take care of to better your life. But use your emotions to help you succeed. Don't let your emotions keep you in the same situation that you've been stuck in. But all in all, just do and focus on what matters most for you and for your family. This is Shantia Marie. So follow me on Instagram at Shantia_Marie. Thank you. Bye-bye.